Hello everybody. Today we're gonna do a quick guide on the most efficient and quick way to level in Dragonflight. A lot of people might have done guides about this already, but I know that not all people know how this actually works or what you should be doing, so let's talk about what we're doing. We're currently down here in the Cobalt Assembly area that is in the middle north part of the Azure span. In this area you have this level 68 to 70 elite outdoor zone that is very similar to Torghast from Shadowlands. So mobs have a lot of HP, but when they die they have a chance to drop powers, and the powers allows you to just use up your character to do more damage, have more HP and stuff like that, and after a while, after you've been picking up some powers, you're gonna be incredibly powerful. There are basically three parts to this three people in this leveling process. So first, if you're level 60 and you want to level down here, you can't by yourself. So I'm currently on my level 62 Warlock, just standing around doing nothing, because I can't touch these mobs. Even if I would find a lot of powers, I can't interact them until I'm level 68. So if you're level 60 or lower, you can already go here at level 20. What you need is someone else who is here killing stuff for you. If you're in a group with them, it might be a friend boosting you, or maybe you bought a leveling boost or something like that. You basically just AFK up here and leech XP from being in the same group as the person who is killing the mobs. However, the way that I leveled 3 of my characters is that I just park them down here. I log in every once in a while and I see if someone is playing in my face. And if someone is here and they look like they have a lot of powers, I just follow them around and I tag their kills. So you need to be a bit quick, because as you will see here in a couple of minutes when I log into my very used up Demon Hunter, killing stuff when you have the powers is really quick. But you just follow around and you tag mobs and you get full XP. The great part of that is nobody has to be mad or anything, because you tagging the mobs is not making it worse for anyone else. They still get full XP, you get full XP, everybody is just better off. So follow someone around if you don't have someone to help you, or just stand AFK if you have someone to do. The speed that you should be expecting if you have someone who is pretty used up should be roughly a level every 10 minutes or so. But that depends on what their class they're playing, how many powers they have and stuff like that. But let's log over to my Demon Hunter and I will show you the speed that this can possibly go in. And my Demon Hunter is not super well geared, but with all the powers that doesn't really matter. So the classes that you want to play as a booster, if you're looking to, help out some friends, or maybe you are looking to sell this as a boosting service, you really want to play a class that's scaling really well with mastery. You also want to play a DPS class in general. The class that seems to be the most broken down here is Demon Hunter, because they scale incredibly well with mastery, and mastery is the buff that is that you can stack the highest. Currently, you're gonna see here in a bit that I have 100 stacks of mastery. That is giving me 1600% mastery, which is basically 16 times my normal damage on everything I do. I also have guaranteed crits, or 100% crit chance, which is just going to make this incredibly powerful. So just go around here, we kill some mobs. You can see everything is just disappearing when we are playing this character. Honestly, the biggest problem is that the game can't really keep up. Sometimes it just doesn't register when I pick stuff up. Didn't we get that one? Also, the reason Demon Hunters are so damn good here is because they actually get movement speed when they increase their mastery. So this is a little bit, not intended to have this much movement speed, but it allows us to travel from pack to pack really quickly. So in general, I would say that a character needs roughly 100 kills to level up. And what are we at now? Currently maybe 20 kills. There we have 24. We're gonna get this one 25. Like, it goes really quickly if you have someone that is this used up, right? The most important thing to remember here is that you have a lot of powers that you can pick up from these guys, and most of them are not really going to help you. Some of them is actually going to hurt you. Not that they are negative, more that just they are annoying. You know, like you have stuff that just blinks you in a random direction, and maybe you will frost nova mobs that you're trying to gather up and stuff like that. If you ever have to pick a power that you don't really like, it's very simple. You just right click it up in your buff bar and to remove it. I usually have to do that every 10 powers or so, and have to pick something that I'm not really wanting to have, and just remove it when you need to. But yeah, I would say it's pretty quick to like get powers and stuff down here too. The hardest part of this whole process is actually getting started, because early on you're not going to be one-shotting things like I'm currently doing. Instead, you're going to have to take a little bit of time to kill stuff, and then it's easy for these powers to time out. As you can see, all powers go on a 5-minute timer. Early on, you're going to have a power that like basically every time you pick it up, pick one of the power choices up, you're going to be able to choose a power node that is basically just refreshing all your powers to 5 minutes. After a while, that one goes away, because then you're expected to be able to kill things quickly enough for it to doesn't matter. You're going to see here that I'm going to lose my haste buff before I log out here. It's fine. As long as I have my monster in my crit, I'm 100% set on this character. And yeah, that's basically how it works. There is something. So in the right side here, you have this little circle. That is a great way to start. There are going to be small elementals in that has, you know, like basically no HP, and they always drop powers. So if you're coming here fresh, you don't have any powers, go there, take, you know, 4 or 5 laps around. If you're quick, you probably have to wait, you know, like a minute between the respawns of the circles, but get your first, you know, 20-25 powers in that area, and it's going to be a great and easy way to start out. But yeah, this is basically how it works. I hope this guide helps you out in some way, and have a good one.